The Honourable Minister of Fisheries and Communities.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I am proud today about a program that was recently delivered in support of the PEI oyster industry. The Oyster Enhancement Fund was administered by the PEI Shellfish Association in collaboration with our Provincial Department of Fisheries and Communities. As we all know, COVID-19 has had a huge impact on many industries, including the retail and hospitality sectors, which are typically the main buyers in the PEI oyster market. As a result of this, there were excessive oysters available from oyster growers. And our department saw this as an opportunity to add to our annual oyster enhancement efforts that we conduct each year with the PEI Shellfish Association, and to work on an action plan to help sustain the commercial-wide oyster fishery. Mr. Speaker, through that plan, more than 4 million surplus oysters were from approximately 56 growers were redistributed into the commercial fished wild oyster beds with the following goals in mind: to further enhance commercial-wide oyster beds by enhancing the amount of oysters available, to develop a new oyster bed for future harvest, to increase the amount of broad stock available at the Biddeford River Spat Collection Reserve, an important oyster spat collection area. Mr. Speaker, and to use some of the oysters in the pilot project to improve the water quality in areas where there are annual water quality issues. This program was supported by industry and was delivered with the help of the PEI Aquaculture Alliance, the PEI Shellfish Association, and industry partners. Mr. Speaker, the program was completed by the end of October. Mr. Speaker, this is a great example of some of the sustainable and innovative projects taking place to support our seafood and aquaculture industries and to also benefit the environment across Prince Edward Island. In closing, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to say that while some markets are being hit hard by COVID-19 pandemic, and our government is working with islanders to do everything we can to support industries through this difficult time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.